Hi guys, today we are driving the Škoda Laura RS. A lot of people nowadays have been calling the RS as the vRS, but however the actual term is the RS. Well, coming back to the car here, the car here is a Škoda Laura RS, a 2011 model, a stage 2 remapped car, extremely modified. So the Škoda Laura in India was, well, the RS was produced from 2009 to 2012. There were a lot of options, a lot of variants on the Laura with a large number of engine options. We had the 1.9 TDI, the 2-liter TDI, the 1.8 TSI, that's a petrol engine, which was available on the regular version of the Laura. The RS gets the same engine as the 1.8 petrol Laura with the exact same power. That's it produced about 157 bhp and 250 Nm of torque, and it was mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. So let's get going and open the engine bay. Right, so there you go. It says a TSI engine. That's a 1.8 liter TSI engine, which was available on the regular version of the Laura as well. However, on this particular car, it has been completely modified. On this car, it produces about 182 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, all channeled to the front wheels of this car. The only difference between the regular petrol Laura and the RS was completely the body kit. If you do notice, the front bumpers are slightly different. It's much lower compared to the regular Laura. It has this beautiful LED DRLs. The headlights again are not stock. It's been blackened out, and the car has been lowered. The car is currently running on built-in B12 suspensions. We have larger wheels. We have Momo Reds, that's the alloys, and the tires are Michelin Pilot Sport 4, and that's 225/50 R17 tires. Coming to the side profile of this car, it's extremely similar to the its predecessor, which is the Octavia Mark 1. Well, ideally this was supposed to be the Octavia 2, and in the international market it was called as the Octavia 2, but Škoda India decided to sell this particular model alongside the Octavia 1, since that set a benchmark in India. So they had the Octavia 1, that's the Mark 1 Octavia, being sold alongside with the Laura or the Octavia 2. So they just named it as the Laura, but ideally this was supposed to replace the Mark 1 Octavia. Right, so coming to the rear portion of the car, we do notice nothing much has changed apart from the rear bumpers, and we have those twin exhaust pipes, and it says RS over here. That's the badging we all look for these days, right? We have this spoiler. So let's open the boot and see what's in right here. Right, so like a typical Škoda, the boot lid opens with the glass. So that gives us a lot of space to load things. This is a huge boot, very well designed, very practical. We can store in a lot of things in here. So there's a subwoofer, again aftermarket, an amplifier, a lot of things thrown around here. And coming to the spare wheel, the spare wheel we have here isn't an alloy, it's a steel wheel. So a little bit of cost cutting there. The tools are neatly packed in this styrofoam and placed in the center of the spare wheel. The spare wheel is a 205/55 R16. Coming to the interiors of this car, if you do notice, everything is black and gray. The interiors are all black and gray, and getting in, there you go. We have ample amount of headroom. Knee room is quite adequate. Scooped out back seats. There's a huge transmission tunnel running in the center, which means to say that the third passenger won't be very comfortable. It's perfect for 4, and seats are extremely nice, extremely comfortable. There's no third armrest. The center headrest isn't there. They're just 2 headrests. But we have an armrest right here and some small storage space. All right. Under thigh support could have been a little better. We have rear AC vents here. We have a small cubby hole here to store some stuff. We have magazine holders. No bottle holders at the rear. We have a small cubby hole right here. All right, so let's have a look at how this car feels from the driver's seat. So this car comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, and car has a typical Škoda instrument cluster. Very classic, very legible to read. We have a lot of telltale lights placed here. We have the vRS logo or the vRS badge placed right here to make sure you remember that you're driving an RS. Right, this car does not get a Climatronic AC, whereas the 1.8 TSI LNK did get the Climatronic air conditioning unit. We have some cubby holes here. There is no USB ports on this car whatsoever. A cigarette lighter here, and these are the controls for the power windows. This is your mirror control. Your headlight controls, again, does not get the automatic headlight option which was available on the LNK versions. Aftermarket music system, storage space here. We have sunglass holder here. This mirror is auto dimming, so that's a nice touch. We have grab handles here. Vanity mirror built into the sun visor, however no light. The same goes here. The sun visor with the vanity mirror, but no light again. Has a toll receipt holder. There's another toll receipt holder right here. And one thing I don't like about this car is it doesn't, well, if the car is locked, you have to open this twice in order to have the door opened. It doesn't open like modern day cars. A small cubby hole right here. We have the traction control button right here. The TPMS switch right here. That's only to set the pressures of the tire. We have the foot pedals here. A nice dead pedal. The clutch, brake, and accelerator have stainless steel. Are covered in stainless steel. Very nice touch. Extremely well built. Extremely well put together. The materials of this car are so soft to touch, feels built to last. However, this portion gets a little hard plastic, but again, that's okay for a car that's this is a 2011 car, so you're looking at a car that's approximately 9 years old. Extremely well maintained, and extremely well, a car that's this old, extremely well built. The doors close with a solid thud, and you know you're safe inside. Coming to the safety bits, this car gets 4 airbags. It gets ABS, EBD, traction control. So, and all 4 wheels have disc brakes. So let's listen to the horn of this car. Extremely nice. Right, and the wipers, quite good spray on offer. Frameless wipers do a nice job. And the only gripe I have here again is to adjust the lumbar support, we will have to do it over here. We have the knobs right here. We'll have to adjust this like this. So that's a little bit of pain, but again, once you set it, you're all done. So this is to adjust the recline of the seat. All right. We have some storage space again here. A bottle holder, not very big, can hold a maximum of ½ liter bottle. Some magazine holders here. Car also gets a sunroof, which can be controlled through these buttons right here. And if we turn this knob, the sunroof opens. And if we turn it more, once again, it goes all the way back. It isn't a panoramic sunroof, but back in those days, this is what a sunroof was. Let's get driving without wasting any time. Right, so like mentioned earlier, this is a stage 2 modified Laura, so has an aftermarket sports exhaust. So let's bring her to life now. And one more thing about this car is, in order to stop the car, we will have to press the clutch. If we don't, we will get this message right here. So it says press the clutch, or it says clutch. Only after we press the clutch will this car start. So there we go. We brought it to life. Right. So here we go. So this car is extremely powerful, and the handling capabilities are extremely good. The steering feel isn't so feelsome, but however does a great job in handling. The suspension, since it's been changed or is an aftermarket suspension, is on the firmer side, but great for handling. Wet road grip seems extremely good. This car picks up speed very quickly and is a very drivable car. It isn't so powerful that you wouldn't be able to drive it in city traffic. It's an extremely good car, extremely well put together. The car picks up speed so fast that you wouldn't even realize. You do triple digit speeds in no time. There you go. You can just hear the turbo spool, you can hear the exhaust. Extremely great job done. Car's just great for cornering as well. Brakes are sure-footed. It's precise. The steering is so precise. It just goes the way you want it to go. It's extremely good. There we go. We're already doing triple digit speeds. The turning radius of this car as well is not too bad. Considering the length of the car. It's approximately about 5.1 meters, which is quite respectable for a car of this size. This car does about 120 in second gear. This manual transmission is so fun to use, paired with this 1.8 liter TSI engine is a total beast. Just have a look at how it goes. Just darts the way you want it to go. It's so precise. That's about today's video, guys. Subscribe to my channel, do hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in my future videos. Thanks for watching.